Well, there is a hole in the state budget, and the state Senate wants to plug it with money from the rail transit tax. Senators argue it's better than raising taxes and promise to more than repay the city. KITV4's Daryl Huff joins us with details in reaction to a pretty controversial plan. Daryl.
That's right, Laura. There has been a lot of talk about shared pain and sacrifice at the Capitol this session. The Senate thinks diverting the rail tax money could be a painless solution, but it makes the city really nervous. Oahu taxpayers are paying for the $5.5 billion rail transit project with a half-cent surcharge on top of the 4% excise tax, which has so far generated more than $600 million. The Senate Ways and Means Committee today approved diverting the 0.5% surcharge away from transit and into the state treasury.
We need to get increased revenues somehow, and this is a substitute for raising fees and taxes.
Although exactly how much could be taken is still unclear, an earlier version of the bill proposed diverting $200 million in rail taxes and reimbursing the rail project with $300 million from state bonds.
We would float bonds and we would turn over the bond proceeds and keep the cash.
Despite the potential $100 million profit, the mayor is opposing the deal because having the tax as a stable funding stream is important to the federal government.
We will not be supporting the taking of city and county funds for any purpose other than rail to which they were devoted to.
The governor is open to using transit funds, but his budget chief said not for just a temporary fix and questioned whether the deal amounts to illegal deficit borrowing. But senators say they think it can be worked out.
Clearly, we don't want to jeopardize the project moving forward. We want to be able to work with the county to make sure that it doesn't jeopardize any federal funding.
Also hidden in this bill, Laura, is an extension of the rail tax 2 more years until 2024. Senators say that's another effort to encourage the city to accept this idea.
Okay, Daryl, so with so much opposition, though, why are senators pushing this?
Well, basically because the governor's proposal, like pension and sugary drink taxes and retiree benefit cuts, are too hard to swallow. Those are even more controversial, and this seems painless if it works out.
We'll see. All right, thanks, Daryl.